Hello, I hope you're well. Welcome to another video, another predictions video. We have predictions from 2024 up until the end of the century on this one. So it's going to be interesting. And I've been noticing a few of the things have been coming true, but we'll talk about that in a moment. I just want to say a massive thank you to all of all of the subscribers, people who have been supporting me with watching the channel all year before that, who have just been there and have never given up on me. And I know I've said this a few times, but I was ready to walk away a couple of times because of the algorithm and what have you, and you made me hang on in there. Big thank you once again. I'm going to keep saying it. Thank you for returning. Thank you for those of you who've given me memberships this year. And I really appreciated all of your super thanks and, donations, things like that. Your emails, contacting me, readings, and those of you who did the coaching as well. I'm going to have a word about a different type of coaching I have been asked by my guides to give. So that'll come after the predictions. And big thank you to you all. I really appreciate it. Okay, thank you to all of my new ones. I hope you enjoy it. But if you're here for primarily as a channeler coming on and just spouting the message and then leaving, that's not going to happen here. On this channel, I am asked to share my experience, sometimes the weirdness of my life, because it's a message for you, it's a message for the world. So if that's not your bag, and I know some of you just really don't like that, especially the conspiracy theorists, who this is not what this channel is about, so I suggest you leave now if you can't handle it. Okay, so I'm going to get on and I'm going to give you the purity of the message, then we'll see what channeling messages I get after that, like I normally do. I may get some as we go along, and apologies for the bunged up voice. It sounds like I'm full cold, because I am full of cold. I had a really rough day yesterday. I was surprised. I didn't think I'd get on today, but I am. So apologies for the weird sounding, and I shall try to give you prior warning if I'm going to sneeze, because I've been sneezing a lot. So here we go. Okay, well, it was on the other day, and my son got to watch it for the first time, and that is Gone with the Wind. And for some reason, if you've never seen the end, sorry, spoiler alert, that famous quote, well, it's a quote from it, tomorrow is another day. That's all I'm going to say. That's what I got first. And then I got peace will come. Then I got, sorry, my tissue down. They keep showing me this ball of energy, and I know it looks hilarious, but there you go. It's a blue light. Blue and white, really, is some white in it, and they often show me it, and they show me it within me, above my head, around. I often see atoms floating on the air as well, but a couple of times I've actually seen that this circle in here is actually the earth, and I've seen it in a more complex form, not just squiggly lines, but sort of more geometric and more mathematical, I want me to say. It's almost like shields, and I can't explain it to you, sort of, see if I can do it. That's a circle, and then like a pyramid bit on top. I can't, it's not going to come out. It's just rubbish. I can't explain it to you. Sometimes I can't. There's maybe a reason for that. There's nothing in the language that can help me describe what I was seeing. I see a lot of geometric shapes. I see a lot of mathematical things, which is hilarious because me and maths, we don't mix. And that kind of thing. So, very interesting. Then I saw a balloon, a red balloon. Now that immediately my mind started to fill in gaps, and I don't watch it, but it scares me. So maybe it was part of the message, because they'll show me things from TV programs now. But like the clown from It with the red balloon, but the red balloon was floating up, and they said helium. Then I got some words. I got helium, tornado, blackout, and And then I heard Earth Cataclysm. Cheery as usual. Okay, and then I got Archangel Michael. Protection is ours to give. Then I got, I could see all of the men in black, the angels that surround me in the black suits, standing. If you want to know more about them, please watch previous videos. They're standing in droves on a beach on the sand. Now, I could really say that they always take me to a beach. Everything revolves around water for me, okay? And somebody picked that up in a tarot reading recently. Water energy, it's all to do with water. Whatever star, you know, I'm supposedly starseed, angelic starseed, wherever I come from, it has tons of water. That's all I can say to you. And beaches, there's always a beach. And I could see them standing there in droves. Now, if you want to get a more accurate thing, it's not the same. But when I first saw this movie, I got a heck of a shock because there were so many things in there that I'd already seen and was experiencing in a very similar form. And that's the City of Angels, where they're standing on the beach. But they're not looking to the sun in this. It's usually dark when they're standing on the beach, and that's what it was like here. So I'm not sure. They want to show that they're a force for good. That's what I'm being told. Then I saw lots of sort of, when I say it was, I've had these times where I'm trying to see things or I'm being shown things, but they're very dark. So I can only see the figures moving in a slight, I can't see them fully, but I get an idea of them. That's to do with their ascension process. They want to keep me in the dark a bit about certain things. There's something about the word dark and not fully seeing everything, okay? That's the world. Some things are being kept in the dark. There are dimensions that are dark, but not in an evil way, but they're, you have to have a certain sight to see them, and mine is there, but they've shut it off for now. There are reasons. They let me see these things. I have seen people that are in this dimension, and then other times they close it down, so it's quite dark. So I don't know if that's somebody resisting, the world resisting moving onto the next ascension process, ascension level, the collective. Okay, and that's what they want to show with that, seeing star beings, seeing angels. It's coming, but it's still very, it's at that level, and they're keeping it there for the minute because we're not equipped to deal with it. But I see that, I've seen the colours and the angels there and the headdresses, and I could just vaguely see it. So I have seen them before. So that's what I think they want to say with that. So we're not saying everything. Okay. Then I saw the moon. I saw people on camels. A bit like the three wise men, but they weren't wise men or gods or any. That's really weird I said that. I had no intention of saying that. People on camels walking along this beach. So I don't know. Remember, they talk to us in the language of imagery and a lot of things. Okay, then this is where it gets kind of scary. So they showed me astral traveling again, and they showed me Paris. I was standing in the Rue de Rivoli, which I know very well. I've been there so many times. I love it. Right in the heart of Paris, La Cité. And I was standing at the bottom of it near the Tuileries Gardens, but I was on the road. Now, if you've been there, you'll know that the on one side next to the Tuileries Gardens, all the tourist buses park there, okay, for tourist trips. So they can go to the gardens and people can shop on the Rue de Rivoli. Okay, now I saw a bus going up into the air, turning over, flipping, landing on the ground and sliding, which was kind of scary. I got January the 4th. I really, beware of timing, and hopefully we can get off these timelines. Remember, what I talk about is to try and get us off these timelines and get people to change things up. So we can move off the timeline. Some things are all fated. I'm not aware if this is fated or not right now. Okay, so a lot of different nationalities on that bus. It's a tourist bus. It's caused by a police car chase. Okay, 6 deaths. Now there are 3 names of passengers who are going to be guided not to get on that bus. They're going to receive information in angelic form. They're going to feel something or whatever. And it could be people who are watching this video, and that's Andrew, a Thomas, and a Karen. I know, it's so hard. Guidance not to get on the bus will be given, yeah. Then I saw jets going over somewhere, and then I got Paris attacks. It's a lot about Paris. I get a lot about Paris. At the Louvre, again, been there many times. A glass pyramid that's the entrance to the Louvre. Got they didn't say what was going to happen there. Maybe we'll get more information in a minute. But got 3 backpackers causing attacks, bombs, and there'll be 2 shootouts. They showed me French police. A police officer or an agent, more like with the black caps on. The caps, I don't know what you call them. You know what I mean? The little pointed things. Shooting someone from a rooftop. I got Andre, and that's got these attacks from June to October 2024. So again, to do with politics, to do a lot with politics, progressive politics, or an aggressive politics that need to be subdued a little, I'm getting. Then I got asteroid alert, unexpected alert for an asteroid. Then I got tornado and disrupted weather, plus strange weather phenomena and cloud formation in the UK, South America, France, Germany. Now they gave it to me. I wondered why I was getting this song the other day, and it's taken them a while to come out with it. But I remember, I think it was Christmas morning, I woke up with it, and my son, he brings Alexa out when it's a celebration or whatever, because I won't have it on all the time. I'm not listening to me. And asked it to get Dancing in the Streets with Mick Jagger and David Bowie from, if you remember it, I was 15, in 1985 when they did Live Aid. They did it for that, and it was, all I got was saying the countries. I thought, why have I got that? Days later, it's come out, UK, South America, France, Germany, and that's how they gave it to me. I just wanted to tell you so that you learn how you can get messages. Messages could be coming, you could have had a message for a couple of years and you don't get it till a certain point, but you'll get it at the right time, and it can come through songs or anything. Okay, and they are warnings through weather. So we've got these tornadoes. Now, I did get something about tornadoes in the other previous ones, and in the UK, and weather disruption in the UK. And we had a tornado in Manchester. If you're suffering from that, or whoever suffered in that, I hope you're okay. And for those who haven't been okay, because I think some people lost their lives, I'm really sorry. And it's awful. It's really awful. And as you know, in other countries around the world, you have these things all the time. It's a bit of a rare occurrence here. So, okay, and then I got blackouts, blanket blackouts through countries. Energy crisis deepens. Nord Stream pipe bursts and leaks. That's caused by sabotage, but to make it look natural. They're always going on about Nord Stream. Then I got covert operations, stealth, and then I got shh. One of my guides doing that. So I don't know what that's about. Then I got the name Carol Burnett, and that's all they gave me. So then I got travel delays in the air. EMP pulse is highly likely. Cyber attacks 2024, towards the end of 2024. Cyber attacks to airport systems, still getting that. A virus in the tower that an airport controls. And then I got the names of some airports: Heathrow, Dallas, Frankfurt, New York, Madrid, Newark, Paris, Charles de Gaulle. Okay, and then it would spread. Then I got paper vice. I don't know what that means. I have no idea. And then a tornado of lies and gossip spread, causing disruption and unfounded allegations in Congress in the US. The culprits will be discovered and discredited, but not before two unjustifiably dismissals of high-ranking political figures. This scandal is gonna run from January through to October 2024. Okay, someone hopes to gain traction in the race to the White House, but it will be thwarted. And it's to do with fraud and larceny. I'm not sure what larceny means actually, so we don't use that term here. Then I got some more, I do know who they're referring to, but I'm not saying the name because it begins with a T, because I know you lot, you know, who are his supporters will just go mad and you'll shoot the messenger. So it's not fair. You know, I have no interest, to be honest, but that's what I got. Then I got the coordinates 14, well, after the coordinates, I got the numbers 14, 16, 82, 90, the little 0, 16, 17, 29, and 14, 0. Then I've got fortify countries' defences in the wake of the world war that approaches. We're back on track for that, apparently. All attempts to deter from this path have failed thus far. We believe progress was being made, but attempts to scramble and blackmail with energy resources have put the Earth on this trajectory, again. Expect a doomsday date to be announced soon. Oh, it's just so cheery. I wish I had more positive things to say. Do all you can to evade this timeline. Take action now. Energy resources that need to be addressed immediately are fracking. I still get the Colorado mountains. I have dreamt about the Colorado mountains in a couple of dreams, and I've never been there. This is threatening the already decrepit fragility of the Earth's axis, causing disruption to continental plates, the primary source of earthquakes around the world. Overmining for diamonds and other precious metals must cease immediately. Attacking the Earth, all about attacking the Earth. Materialistic goods must not be the focus. They're overmined. It's apparently the diamonds and precious stones and crystals are being overmined, and they're causing disruption to the balance of the Earth. There's a lot of hardships, as we know, with the diamond stuff, so this must be addressed now, or the point will be made with 2 accidents in the mines. Okay, and I've got South Africa, Zimbabwe, and South America, and other countries are telling me. They just want me to say the countries. Now we turn into religion. Again, please don't shoot the messenger. It is not coming from me. Christianity will be reformed and become more inclusive of all divisions within it. It will no longer be allowed to exclude or press for autonomy, fame, and total annihilation of other faiths as it did in the past. This is also a message for other religions that seek to do this. Muslim variations and other major religions. So they're calling them all out. Every religion in the world who's pressing for autonomy or creates violence in the name of God, religion, or anything like that, it's going to be dealt with from a higher plane, okay, from higher beings. The time has come. You've had your time with that, okay? No one religion is important. An interfaith ministry of equality, love, justice, and protection will dismantle the old religions to form newness. This begins, and now we keep getting a lot for June and July 2024, and this is July 2024 to the end of the century. So there's going to be radical reforms because we've got too many fundamentalists in all religions, and it's just a lot of dictation apparently from how you should live your life and what you should do when you come with a blueprint. It's been knocking out blueprints for how people should live and causing disharmony by imposing strict, rigid rules that nobody can live up to. So that's been dismantled. All beings are worthy of love. You do not have to conform to set rules to gain love. stomach rumble, but I had a noise there. So that's the message I'm being given. Sorry if you don't like it, but that's what I'm being told. Then I've got angelic and alien visitation and experiences will increase. New directions will be given to relevant leaders to direct the world and assist in preventing the death of the world. So really interesting. Quite a few. That's the end of the written part, the purity of the message. So some of you can go, because I know you don't like me waffling on about me. It's not about me. It's about, you know, what I have to tell you and how I convey it. But anyway, so yeah, this is interesting about religions. Is there anything else you would like to say about this? No one is superior. Life must be equal. We cannot go on this way. We're causing too much pressure for people to live up to decisions that were made by old men many, many moons ago to suit themselves. This must be dismantled. It's time to make way for the new. And this is Archangel Metatron speaking. We will bring in the changes. Alien visitations will come to the governments of all, some in disguise. Excuse me. Some will cause worry. Some will cause disaster. If not heard, the world must be removed from this trajectory of destruction. Cute. Oh, he's just walked away. Okay. I can see him. I don't know, you know, you can have a look here, see if you're seeing any beings, any people. He was standing right here, so you wouldn't have seen him on camera. But remember your scrying techniques here, learning how to see all the beings. So that's what that, and that is, it's a new age that's being brought in. Is that, aren't we in the age of Aquarius now, I believe? We were in the age of Pisces, was it? Oh, I can't remember. But we are in a new age, but this is going to be enforced. They are doing everything they can to get us off this trajectory. I still get the idea that we've been down this road before and we've had to go back in time and we're redoing it again. I've been here before doing this. And it's affecting all of the dimensions. So yeah, a lot of weather phenomenon. It's almost like these are like revelations, plagues, signs coming in. Okay, there's going to be a lot of, we've already had a plague. There are going to be a lot of different signs coming in. Excuse me, my nose is running. So, what else do you have to want to say? What do you have to say? Got lots of chatter outside, sorry. I mean, expected doomsday date to be announced. This is about informing us and, you know, not to scare. It's about, this is how serious it is. So we have to get our act together. We can't evade this timeline. And that's why I'm sitting here talking about this, because they want the world to know. A lot about resources in the earth, not just environmental, but, you know, as in, you know, not in the eco warrior sort of sense. I don't know how to explain this, but more about attacking the balance of the world. You've got to think of Gaia as a living being, okay, and that tolerates us, and we get resources from, and Gaia needs us and we need Gaia, okay. And I'm not being preachy here, but this is what I'm being told. If you put it out of balance, if you put anything out of balance, something's going to go wrong. So this being is creating things to remove these obstacles to its flourishing. It's going into a new age. It is evolving. And there's a little bit of war going on here, I'm being told. Okay, and we need to get back into a perfect balance again. Okay, so it may feel like both of us are attacking each other rather than just one thing, but it's all about balance. Gaia is a very already evolved, but it's evolving to higher planes in its consciousness. It is it's an evolving being. I still try to, they tell me this and then they tell me about Matrix. So it's very odd. They both go together apparently. I don't know how that works, but that's what I'm being told. Gaia is part of the Matrix and it is an evolving being within the Matrix that brings us our resources that we need for what we have to wear, which is this body. They always tell me that we believe aging is to do with cells and all sorts of things like that, but it's actually to do with the atmosphere and oxidization. It's to do with the atmosphere here. This is like a little project that was set up. I've explained about this before, eons and eons ago. So if you want to check out about that previous video. So have we got any other things that we should be aware of? Right, I'm just going to say it as it is. That's what I'm getting. Ukraine will collapse if further aid is not given. They're very worried about it, in particular with this nuclear plant that's there. Very, very worried about it. They're showing me a lot of the men in black standing around this nuclear plant, trying to keep it contained. They've thwarted a couple of things that have been ready to make it go off. And I'm seeing an explosion. I dreamt of an explosion the other night. I also dreamt, and I'm being... Continue, okay. As to talk about this, I just checked, because it wasn't just about my personal life, because they are changing things up for me. They're changing things up for everyone. I think everybody seems to be having a bit of a dodgy time at the minute, okay? And if you're not, hey, good on you. I hope it's great. But I seem to get that everybody's got purpley blue light on, purpley white light on there, sorry. I'm bumped up my head as well, so sorry. But yeah, everybody's having a bit of a rough time. Now, what I saw in my dream was, despite all the people that have been in my room at night, there was somebody sitting on my chair with a white robe on and slippers and everything this morning. I was like, oh my God, I'll have to get up and chase them out. It's that kind of thing. It's very feverish when they send me all these images. So there are lots of people around trying to get through all the time, to give messages, not just personal messages, which we will be doing on the spirit messages things, as I've been getting a lot on the necrometer. Anyway, but I saw, it was like my whole world and the buildings and everything around me in this dream, the bricks were coming out and it was restructuring and dismantling. I had a very strange dream the night before that, where I was sleeping in the dark in a sleeping bag in my head it was the Lake District, which I absolutely love, and the never eat shredded wheat, the northwest of the country, sorry. And it was like there was a lot of bushes and things, and then there was grass and some buildings. And I was lying, it was like that dark I was explaining before, how I can't quite see these images. So they're things that are maybe, they're things that are forming, but they're not quite into fruition yet. Correct. So that's why I can't see them clearly. But as we go on these trajectories and on these timelines, these things will form. But it was really weird, and they're showing it to me now. Basically, why I was lying there, all these people suddenly appeared, and I thought, oh, it's dangerous, I'll have to get up and find a hotel. And I ended up going into a hotel room, and I was worried the next day if I'd paid for it. It was really, really weird, because I went in the middle of the night, and it was bright. So it was dark, and then it was bright. These things are really important. I'm going to be doing dream analysis, actually. But anyway, very odd dreams. But when I was on the ground, on this grass in front of all these bushes and stuff, there was, behind these buildings, well, this massive explosion. It's like it's in the distance, but I can see it. So it's something that's forming. Our actions as we do, or thoughts or feelings or angers or whatever, it's all going into this little ball that causes an explosion, puts us on the trajectory for the end. I'm sorry to, I hate the way they give me these messages, because I feel like I'll just wear placards like they did in the 1930s or whatever, and stand out in the street and go up and down, the end of the world is nigh. Sorry. Why can't it be, there you go, tap there. Why can't it be positive? But that's what I'm here to do, to warn what's happening through, they use me to do that. Okay, very, very odd. Lots of explosions. And before I did this video, I channeled everything, and I was getting myself ready. And again, I had a fit. I got very angry. And then I had a fit. Now my son swears blind that a lot of the anger is to do with the fits. And my feet were stuck to the ground, and oh no, it's all relevant, it's all part of the message. And there were lots of you can see lots of darkness, like this big black cloud coming in, which I see a lot, lightning, and it was all around me. Now it can be a warning. I mean, they've shown me a lot of robins this morning, which usually is my warning for fits and stuff like that, but this is this black cloud. I keep seeing this black cloud, and it comes out in any writing I've done recently, anything. This black cloud, and I'm standing on a cliff, and I'm looking out over this cliff to see these big black clouds coming in, and it's lots of lightning. Now the lightning is massive change. There's a storm blowing in, and I don't just mean a weather. There's a massive storm blowing into us. And it's going to cause this weather phenomenon. And it's a storm. That's all I'm allowed to tell you right now, and all I'm allowed to know. It's a storm of thoughts, ideas, of cruelty, of disaster, pain and sorrow. But it will be for evolution. I'm not allowed to tell you anymore. Okay, so weird. We're still on course for this EMP pulse. And, excuse me, these planes that haven't been... Oh, really? So I've got a plane just coming through the room again. Now, somebody said on the comments that they reckoned on one of the videos that the 999 I get with the planes could be the spirit of a plane. Can inanimate objects have spirits? I don't know. Or could be the souls within the plane. I don't know. Or just the energy from a situation warning about other plane crashes. I don't know, but I found that fascinating. I thought that was really interesting. Carol Burnett. Now, I'm pretty sure there's been somebody famous, but Carol Burnett. Watch this space. That's all I'm allowed to tell you. July 2024. Oh my goodness. Anything else you would like to talk about? All right, they want me to talk to you about the angels now. They're working closely with more people. Now, I'd given up on doing angel coaching. I'd refined what I was doing, everything with my coaching, the psychic development coaching that I'm doing. If you want, you've got there's 40% off on sale on all the coaching packages, including intuitive empowerment coaching as well. That's the 31st. I am thinking about extending it till the 5th of January. but I would get in now because I'm only going to take so many clients on, and I'm actually going to vet who I take on, because there's going to be a lot of healing involved in it and teaching them a lot of different things. So I didn't expect that, but that's what I'm telling you. That's what I've been told to tell you. So because I have to maintain this energy ball of the healing, which may be this thing that they show me, correct, and I can only take on so many at a time. Okay, all right, because when I eventually leave this planet, I'll pass some energy to somebody else to take hold of it. I didn't expect to see all this, so I'm channeling still, but apparently that's what I'm going to be doing. They've just told me. Okay, so that's going to be into the psychic development coaching to develop mediums. Yeah, to put your message out the world. They want you to actively, if you're going to come and do it, that you're actively going to do it and put it out in the world, and there's healing and all sorts. So there's a 40% off sale till the 31st. I may extend it till January the 5th. I will be sending you a questionnaire, apparently. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was being told. So it's going to be pretty exclusive with this, apparently. When did you decide that? Questionnaire as to where you want to go with it, and what you want to do. And apparently that's what's going to happen. It's going to be to see whether it's compatible with you and whether or not you're ready to take on the mantle and go and do to spread the message of peace and harmony. Oh my goodness, I'm still channeling. So it's going to be very involved, and you will be guided if your guides believe that you are ready for this, or indeed for anybody else's coaching or whatever. They're going to start coming in now and asking you to do things. And if you're worried about money, what I usually say to them is, yeah, you want me to do that? Where's the money coming from? Right? They'll bring the money. That's what they tell me. They do. Not what I want, but they're still bringing it. Anyway, so, and it doesn't mean just mine. It means whoever's offering coaching, whatever, you'll be led to the right one. Okay? So it's not just about me. This is about you'll be led to the right one. They want people trained up. It's like your little foot soldiers. I'm a foot soldier. Yeah. In the spiritual war. Conscription. No. It's people who are meant to be doing this. And remember, we are all chosen. We are all doing a job. Even if you're working in a bank, you're still doing the job you were supposed to do. Everybody's important and everybody is chosen, because you're helping people get their money that they need to do things. It's all interwoven. Okay? So, but they want me, I channeled this out of nowhere. They suddenly told me, they've been showing me a lot about the cross, Jesus on the cross again. And this is, you know, I've told you about the interfaith thing with me. I'm not going to go into it again. And I'll go my own way, okay? So please, you know, don't take it the wrong way. But that's an image I understand, yeah? So, and know about is Jesus on the cross. And this has been shown to me for a long time. I have a strong connection with Jesus. I love Buddha, you know, all that kind of thing, yeah? But Jesus, JC is the goal, yeah? And they want me to start, I'm not saying that, healing and preaching about Christ consciousness, purely because it's just a name. Okay, it's all the same energy. People put different names to it and different interpretations. So it could be Muhammad or whoever, yeah, Buddha, whatever. Okay, right? But I put that name to it. But it's this consciousness, unity of one. Is it heart-based? It's all based. I read an article yesterday that somebody was trying to say that it was heart-based and Buddha was more mind-based, but no, it encompasses all, because it's all the same thing. It's the unity of one, being connected. We are the Borg, yeah. but in a positive way, in a good way. Yeah, collective. And if you could see the connection between us, nobody would hurt anyone. Okay, because you feel it. Yeah, what you do unto another, you do unto yourself. Okay, so I've been asked to offer that. I'm going to be directed, my higher self and them, that be who's in control, who I'm really annoyed at all the time, my higher self is going to be, aren't we all? Yes, ego death, yes, we're all going through that, I think. We need our ego, but there are levels of it, and we, at the moment, I think everybody's having a bit of a rough time because we're going through a partial ego death, okay, to bring in the ascension. So, I'm going to be doing Christ consciousness healing. I'm still going to be doing my atom healing. They want a different website, everything for this, but I'm not sure how it's going to go yet. But I'm going to be offering energy cleanses and angel invocations and healing and angel readings. Okay, but the main thing is the coaching. Now, I'm going to read it to you word for word because this is not from me. This is what they've told me I'm going to be doing. Okay, so this is what I'll be offering. And it's going to be offering a lot of different things. Release emotional pain with the angels and find your true north life purpose. Communicate with the angels. Heal with the angels. Help others with the angels. Unveil your own unique angelic healing abilities. Offer cleansing and purification with the angels. Invoke assistance from the angels. Heal with the angels. Travel with the angels to the angelic dimensions. Bring forth messages from the angelic realms. Learn the connection between the angelics with star beings. Learn to transcend time with the angels. Access other dimensions with the angels to bring forth healing and messages to yourself and others. So if you're interested in doing that, I haven't even done the packages, whatever, but send me an email and I'll give you further details. Okay, that's what I'm being told. So excuse me, Stephen. They want me to go more into that. Okay, I'm going to be doing the other, and I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to be offering once I finish the course, dream therapy, nutrition. I'm going to be doing like a wellness coaching as well that's going to complement all of this. Apparently they've got it all worked out. I thought I had, little do I know. And the other exciting, interesting bit is they have now got me looking at the Book of Enoch, and there's relevant information in there for me to learn and to pass on and to add to. Correct. I don't know. That's what they're telling me. I just do as I'm told. Okay. So apparently that's what's happening. So I'm going to end it there. I hope you have a fantastic new year. Okay. Yeah, God knows what's going to happen next year. I mean, they've got, warnings for this, warnings for that. Have we got any for New Year's Day before I go? I'm sorry. Any for New Year's Day? Peaceful New Year's Day. Few skirmishes in Ukraine. More Russian planes shot down. Bulletproof armour being used in the coming months. The Iron Man armour and the Russians. It's going to allow them to make some advances. But the battle is not won. Right, I'm going to stop there. Okay. So, yes, I hope you have a fantastic New Year's Day. Again, visitations are going to be strong in dreams. I know I'm not the only one who's seeing explosions and things like that in your dreams. Journal, record them, put them down in a book, and you'll receive guidance. A lot of you are going to be receiving messages of what you need to do next to get your message out there. Some of you may be having to do YouTube channels, whatever it is. You'll be given more messages and guidance on what to do. Remember, you are self-empowered. You can choose not to go down this path. The choice has to be yours. Okay, I'm all about self-empowerment. The choice has to be yours. Okay, so think carefully about it, because once you go down it, and I didn't fully understand at the time, and I do now, you can't go back. Okay, so think about it wisely. Okay, it's a life of service. Okay, yeah, have a great new year. Again, please give a thumbs up this video if you liked it, if it resonates, put it out there, share it. Let's get these messages out. Please subscribe, and let's get this channel really moving this year, because we've got so many things to go on. I will be doing another full-on angel message on the Interdimensional Traveler. My sister channel, I will be doing more spirit messages as well. I have been getting a lot of, I've had people's surnames and everything, and they've been directed to me to hear the reading. They've told me, I'm so-and-so, so-and-so that you said. And by the way, does anybody know a Hannah and a Mo? Somebody who's killed. I got those messages. Anyway, that will be on the spirit messages, because I channel direct. Occasionally, if they ask me to, I'll use some cards now, but not like before, because I was never comfortable with it, and I don't need it. And if you use, some people are fantastic at the cards, but mine was intuitive anyway. People read all different ways, now all of relevance and all good, okay? But my way, you have to go with the way you do. So if they tell me to, I will. Okay, but otherwise I just channel it. Okay, and yeah, so check out that spirit messages, and yeah, I'll set up everything else soon as well. Take care of yourselves, and happy new year. Take care. Bye.